Now, I ain't one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speak.
Wendy Williams is on her week-long break, and as you know, she will not be returning back until April the 8th. Now, I'm sure she definitely needs this time to relax, relate, and release. I'm sure she's still living in the sober living facility, and Laura only knows what she's going through since the news has broken out of Kelvin and Sharina having the baby. I'm sure news like this would have had her popping pills and drinking a little alcohol, but since she can't do that anymore, she's probably in there going berserk. Now, as you remember, when the news broke out of Kelvin and Sharina having the baby, Wendy allegedly ended up getting drunk and she had to be taken to the hospital and given IV fluids. Now, the Daily Mail is saying that she left the facility with a sober coach. They pointed this guy out as being her sober coach. Now, anybody that has been to the Wendy Williams show recently can vouch for me. This alleged sober coach is the same man that stands outside of her show telling you to get in a single file line. He also secures the outside and even calls you by a letter when you're entering the upstairs portion of the studio. Now, they give you a ticket when you get there and you walk in. Now, they put a letter on your ticket. That letter pretty much tells you where they sit you when you get in the studio, depending on how cute you look on camera. Now, the best looking on camera go up front, and I believe there's a letter X, then there's a letter T, which is what I got, and then there's two other letters. I believe it was an S and a W. But this man is not a sober coach. This man was security at the Wendy Williams show. Regardless, Wendy Williams has been going through it, and if this was her sober coach, it might be the reason why she was so easy to jump off the wagon and get them booze before. She has family, she has friends looking out for her, and you can't do that when you're trying to go through sobriety. Well, now that she is off for this week, Wendy has time on her hands, and that time is going to be consumed with nothing but thinking. And I'm telling y'all, she's thinking about everything. She's thinking about the embarrassment. This woman is really going through right now. So a source tells Page 6 that there is a discussion that's going on right now, and everyone is asking how can they possibly still be together. Now, Wendy loves Kelvin, but her health is at stake. They are tangled up together in business, so they are carefully looking at what a separation could entail, and this one could be difficult, y'all. Now, messing with her health is messing with her money, and essentially she can't get them coins if she's not working, and if she's not able to function at work, we're not going to want to see her on TV. Wendy is going to have to address this subject if she's wanting to do hot topics on everybody else, and there's no way in the world I can see her addressing this topic with Sharina and Kelvin and everything else. Now, although I do not feel like she will leave Kelvin, her 2001 memoir gave her breaking point in ending her marriage. Now, she says, in those 45 minutes, my woman's intuition kicked in and I knew he was on the phone with a lover. No woman deserves this. I wanted to kill him. I mean, really kill him. For real. I wanted to kill him more because I was in the process of breaking my number one rule, no cheating. In the same book, she also hired a private investigator. Now, as you may remember, she hired a private investigator that gave her some information, allegedly, back in December, and that's when she confronted Kelvin on Sharina again, and the issue happened with her shoulder and everything else. So back in this memoir, she said that she hired a private investigator to dig into it. She said, I wanted to know if she was in love, if he was in love, were condoms used, is she pregnant, was she laying up in the Marriott with him. She also wrote that the only thing that would make her walk out for good was if he lied, if he was in love, if she was successful at what she does as I am in my career. Well, Wendy, hopefully that's not a concern of yours this time. If so, you're going to have to watch my last video that I did on Sharina, child. She's had about 5 or 6 businesses that failed. She's not able to do anything successfully besides take your husband and turn that into a career. Ooh, y'all, that was messy. I'm sorry. Lastly, she said if she had a baby, cough, cough. Well, now he's broken just about all of those rules. He's fallen in love with her. She's in love with him, and they've had a baby. So I would like to know what Wendy is going to do about this situation. Now, just last Thursday, Kelvin was seen at Flawless Jewelry in Midtown. Now, this store is frequented by Floyd Mayweather, so you know your money has to be long to even open up the door to this establishment. He spent about 4 minutes in there. Now, either Kelvin was buying Wendy an I'm sorry I got my mistress pregnant gift, or he was buying Sharina a push present. Knowing how sneaky Kelvin is, he was probably buying both. The Daily Mail is reporting that after he left, he headed back to the Livingston, New Jersey home that both he and Wendy shared together. Now, I know if it were me, I would feel the betrayal if I was Wendy due to the fact that they have all partied together. I mean, in these pictures that recently resurfaced online, they were all partying back in 2007. Y'all also remember Charlamagne said that they partied together in 2008 during hedonism.
So we're all in Jamaica. Me, Wendy, Kev, you know, he flew his mistress out. You know what I'm saying? This was years ago. This had to be like '08.
Kev has his mistress out there with his wife.
Yeah.
So you invite your side chick to this resort, I guess it is, while
Hedonism.
Hedonism. Yeah, you told me.
Now, Wendy partied back with this girl in 2007, and Sharina was looking way different then than she does now. And I honestly think that men who have women that are in the industry, who always wear makeup and always wear wigs and weaves, want their side chicks to be complete opposite. Now, we've all looked at Sharina and Kelvin before and been like, Kelvin, is that the best you could do? But Sharina used to actually keep herself up and was a pretty girl. She just seems to have really let herself go. And now I'm thinking that he's like, look, I like to see you more natural. Don't wear makeup, baby. Baby, wear your real hair. You don't have to wear those tight clothes. And now we have this Sharina. Now, I just don't see how she went from this Sharina to this Sharina on her own. He definitely had to tell her to do it. And I'm going to tell you, those other women, not the main chick, but the side chick, they tried their best to be everything that the main chick or the wife isn't. You want a freak? You got it. You want to cook? You got it. You want a listener? You got it. But the minute your wife or your main leaves you, the game is over. The competition is complete. She's not going to do all those things anymore, and you're going to hate it, Kelvin.
And if you told me when I was 25 years old or 30 years old that that I would stay around for a cheater, I would have been like, you's a lie. You know, you are lying. I've got way too much to offer a man to stick around for him cheating on me. I do think it's a double standard with cheating. I think that you men are just sometimes so Neanderthal that you could never put up with your woman cheating. A man putting paws on your meat. You know, but women have got to deal with that fact, many of us, at some point in our lives. You know, I'm a relationship person, but for people who do cheat, unless you are busted, cold busted, take it to your grave. So don't get all Mother Teresa on me and start confessing. You know, tretching them on Naughty by Nature said it the best. Do your dirt all by your lonely. Don't tell your friends what you're up to. If, you know, you need some strange, then, and I'm not condoning it, but all I'm saying is, what is the purpose of telling? Because all you're doing is hurting feelings. Nobody's giving you an award for admitting that you cheated.
So basically what you're saying is that if Kevin cheated again, you just don't want to know about it. Just keep it on the low.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I cheated on Kevin,
right,
I would not tell him. If you cheat on your wife, don't tell her. Right. If you are busted, then confess.
Wendy is just going through a lot right now, but I personally feel like Sharina did this to get back at Wendy. She knows that Wendy was unable to give him anything but one child. I'm sure she looked up certain ways to get a girl. Sharina just seems like a very vengeful person, and I'm thinking Wendy doing all of this, Wendy promoting their marriage, Wendy still wearing this ring. Sharina wanted to make sure that she got back at her. Y'all remember when Angela Yee said that Sharina would wait outside of the Wendy Williams studio like she wanted to fight her or something? Like, I honestly just feel like Sharina is very vengeful. She's not going anywhere. She's not taking no for an answer. She's gonna want Kelvin's hand in marriage, and she wants Wendy out the picture one way or another. If y'all done seen Lifetime movies, y'all definitely know that it could go down, and it seems like Sharina might be the type to do just that. I need you guys to tell me what you think about this situation concerning Wendy Williams, Kelvin, and Sharina. What do you think is going to go down with this marriage? Do you think Wendy is going to stay with him? Do you think she's going to up and leave? Tell me what you think about it, and you know how we do. We'll talk about it in the comments down below. Now, before I end this video, I wanted to tell y'all about a company called Ash Kicking. Now, y'all know Miss Chronicles would not promote a company without doing one of those thorough Chronicle Speaks investigations, honey. And Ash Kicking definitely passed the test, y'all. Make sure you visit ashkicking.com for the best 100% all-natural home fragrance and beauty products, honey. And use my code Chronicles at checkout for an extra 15% off just for you.
And before you go, don't forget to hit the bell for notifications, like this video, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.